So this is Yuta versus Ichiriki. Yuta won first game of this final. It's the best of 5 match. So let's see the game 2. What happened? Okay, approach, answer, and white. Maybe approach, maybe answer, maybe attach. Approach. And what should do black here? Okay, here first, there is no reason to play here. Because I think black 3 is not good with f3. So you can consider pincers. Why not? But I think there is already stone here. So you are perfectly fine to give right side to white. So for me, answers with Kosumi or this one is okay. You can pincer here or Sensen. It's playing one of them. He's playing the pincer. This is for me unnecessary. Is it what I said here? Pincer as well? Or pincer might be okay with stone in top right. But I think it's okay. AI also wants pincer. But wants this one. So AI version is about to play here. But the idea is to build bottom side. Hello, Bug Kitten. Okay, so here. So there is a press? Or not? Nah, he's playing pincers here. Okay. Answers here for black. Black plans strong thing on the right side. So usually this one, there is kind of answers here because you can do that. As this is live for black in bottom left. And why go down at 14? You can Tenuki because black already alive. And the thing is, playing moves like 15 is okay, right? And probably with a play here, it should be similar when 2 here. You can play this one. Because here, this is good play by black. Okay, black should be satisfied with this result. And here, is the ladder good for black? Maybe still. I didn't read the ladder. Let's read. It seems to be, it should be good ladder. It's a good ladder. So if you just get this, it's you are satisfied to capture. Okay, that's a good press, and this is when white played here, you are able to play around here. So you get a great good side here. So that's good for black. And so white usually play that way. But I think here 14 is unnecessary, and black here may be great for bottom right. And maybe you can just Tenuki as well. So anyway, you don't play 14 here, but black one is probably well placed. When there is 14 here, or that one, this is here, you are in good position with black one when you cut here. Or also, yeah, for this one, you probably... Do you need here? Maybe you need here. But I think it's one is well placed anyway. So, okay. Now white just played here. Okay. And maybe fight is coming here. You can do moves like this to cut white. Or just to jump. You can also choose to try this one. Because if you answer here, you cut the white stone. Probably white will play there. But when you push here, that way is you will get the corner. So white usually block here. But that way, you can fight the white stone here. And you see with the stone on 4th line here, you get a better way to fight. So black, okay. play somewhere else first. Pincer again here. And now he's using this attach. Okay. And white resist here. Okay, great resistance. Because of the variation we see just before. This is I think this is a strong play by black. My bad here. White should defend. That's a strong fight for black here. So white try to resist here. Black play this one anyway. So this will be a little bit similar. But okay. Here. Black choose to get the corner. Maybe. Yeah. That's supposed to get the corner. White here, answer. And white can't really... You know, white playing here, this is just losing the semi. So not okay for white. So white had to sacrifice. But black takes here. There is a cutting point. So white defends. And black's to play. Black Sente here. So black Sente, what are big moves? I think still Kosumi here or something to... Maybe this can improve right side and threatening to kill white stone. So play something around here can be big. But of course play this or this for top left. They are important. Yeah, he's playing Sansan right now. And here white had no move except this one, right? And here... What you play for black? Just an ace, okay. He's playing here. He's playing here to keep in reserve, let's say white play around here, keep in reserve a jump. But I think you can just play it here. And this might be okay as well. It just play almost perfectly so far. Yeah, and the Kema is what I want here. So up to here is maybe there is one move for white not so great. What is it? Oh, okay. But I think it's kind of really difficult if you are not prepared for this. When black played here, what I said is white should attach here and jump that way. And this is, I think, because the exchange 1 for 2 makes 5. At least you reduce a little the bottom and you get strength. You get more forcing move. So that way you get strength to play the shoulder hit on the black stone here. And that's the AI variation. AI say white should play that way. And when white played here, is losing a little. But anyway, it's now not a big thing. And oh yeah, okay. On the attach here. It seems white should not resist that way. So, okay. He should just accept playing here. And the variation I show here. Here. And this is, instead of, this is usually that one. This used to be that one, but here it seems that I prefer this way. And black will play here, and there is attach. And here I said black will play 10. But I know variation about playing here. You can do this, and you can try to do things here. But I think it's because 7 here, maybe... If it's 7 here, I think here it's easier to play because there is some push here or things like this. Can be something. But the thick connection may help here. So AI said you can cut in the inside, but I think an outside is still okay because there is a move here. There is a move here. And when there is here, maybe there is a trouble here still, you know. So this is like you need an exchange. But that way, this is you give a stone. But as you can see here, the outside can be really interesting for black. 12. I'm not perfectly sure what is. I think it's. You had to play one time here. Because it seems you had no time for this one. And yeah, this is yeah, that's right. When it's 11 here, you extend here for black or you connect. But when it's here, the normal way to solve a shape is this one. It's normal way to solve a shape. And there is variation about this on the Chinese Fuseki. This is a really old pattern. This is played long time ago. It's not a new thing. If you study the Chinese Fuseki with the approach at f3 for black, you know, let's say here. When you get this here, there is that one here. So if I'm correct, there is that thing here, and so this is a classic shape of Chinese Fuseki, and that was played in pro games a long time ago. So that's a classic thing, and I think both of them study this when they're young. So they perfectly know that pattern here. At least they used to know very well. And this white is a strong answer, but it seems here AI said inferior, and just stick to this one. You know, this used to be the standard pattern, and sorry, what it's turn here first, my bad. Right? Yeah, and the thing is here, when you get this, is you give 8. You know, you give 8, and this way. Yeah, he's young, but anyway, he get not is still not young enough to don't study the classic. He learn Go before AI. You know? So this way, yeah. Maybe for Go players is not really young anymore. So yeah, that one is a classic shape here. So, and this is should just stick to a standard. Yeah, and so this one is losing a little according to AI. But anyway, it's still playable, so it's not a big deal. Just losing a little. And so now here, and this is just following what I said, and just almost perfectly played so far. Just the Ane at e5 was should be the other side according to AI, and but just get a small difference. And except that move, everything is played almost perfectly. And so now White's fighting here. And so I think here the AI play here is slightly more sente better. Because when you get this, there is a chance that black attach. Can black ignore that one? Yeah, okay, I want that move as well. Okay. Because I think since he gets the fight here, when you get to move here, it's easy to play that one, right? For later. And you don't need to attach anymore. Attach was supposed to really force the sente here. But it was before H3. And now here, this is... because there is the group on bottom side, it's easy to play like this for white. But, okay, there is attach, and you will fight here, because N4 is here to fight. So, answers here, play that one. Black, what, connects. And now, white, you play this first. Is not? Oh. This is more you are supposed to play here. Because this one, you can make great life. So he's playing here. Is it really good or not? This is maybe black answers here, okay? And this is maybe losing sente. There is move here. Maybe he will play Atari and take sente, okay? But this can be like here. And white and black sente now, okay? And the thing is, if you play this for white, black answers 2. You play this one, black will play here, and now you are sente. But maybe it's not a bad trade. Because I think here with this exchange, you can get this one. And take sente. So this is here, is going to exchange here. That is an answer, right? And I'm not sure, maybe we'll take Gosei here. Yeah, it takes Gosei here. About baking. I'm not sure I will be able to answer, but you can try. So this is you can take sente, right? Oh, boulangerie is about bread, and pâtisserie is more about cake. So yeah, okay, he's playing here. So a better life, because Visatory, you also lost the peeping move here. When you play it here, you get the peeping move. And so Visatory, you lost the peeping move. And here, I think the capture is sente thing. And go down here is also sente thing here. As when you tenuki, this is a kill. So you had to answer. You had to answer, but be careful. Imagine black get a move here, and white played the push and maybe cut or play somewhere else. Now when you play it here, there is trouble, right? Or can you cut? Ah, it's here better. Ah, yeah, that way. Here, there is a thing. Or is it good here? I think it's here. There is this one killing, right? And here, maybe still you can manage here for white. So you should play. It's this one, no? This is a way to connect. So you had to cut. But that's not really working. Is it? This can be co-fight. Yeah, this can be co-fight at least. Ah, yeah. Yeah, this can be co-fight here. And white here, you can do this. White here and black here. So this is black killing. So you have no choice but here. In that case. What if you push first? White here is making life, right? This is a life here. This is a live, and this is you should play there. And yeah. This can be co-fight here or that way. Yeah, white takes first here. So better, but black and nothing, you know, here, black and nothing to lose in that co-fight. So this shape has had some troubles here. For later. Or black just played here also. What happened here? If you tenuki for white placement and here, but still this is you cannot hurry. So you need white losing a liberty, and now there is a way to kill. Now there is a way to kill. So you must be careful with that shape. So this is really a better life. And now black's playing here, and white can still escape with a stone. Okay, he's moving here first. I'm not sure. This is already kind of share the rank number 1 with Ichiriki, but if you mean playing really top level, is maybe for a long time still. And we don't really see, there is maybe 1 or 2 young Japanese player, not bad, but I don't know if they can reach very, very top level, like top 5. So I think at least Yuta will remain in top 5 for at least 5 years with no problem. Okay, so white playing here, it's not perfectly centered, you can kill black, but that's a way to build the center. So Ichiriki's strategy is to build center here. But is he really winning about the Moyo? You know, there is black strength here. Black had the strength. So that move is great for black, as there is a push and cut, okay, and so this is solved, and that's also closing a little right side. So white played here. Black's pushing one time. He will play an A now. Yes. So he kept the maximum of territory here. And so white has to defend, but now you can play the clump without troubles. I mean black here. You can cut here. Oh, playing here. Right? What if you play there? Now this is okay, right? Because even if you get this for white, you cannot kill black. Yeah. So, yeah. And this one is Y collapse. So you can play there, and this is you are able to connect. So if you just want to connect, you can do this. But you can also look for cuts, because the corner is super safe. So you can play moves here. But maybe this is dangerous here. Yeah, this is, I think, white time to play Atari here. And you can't really play that way, right? As this is not working, is it? Maybe I'm telling wrong. No, I think it's black. Black will collapse here. If you played here, this is Atari. It's not so simple here. Not so simple. Because black able to connect here. But I'm afraid that is you are able to capture. So it looks dangerous. Right? So this is, I think it's just, yeah, maybe like to then fucks. Maybe. So reasonable move is just to connect, I think. The clump is playable anyway. As this one, you can still go down anyway. And if it's like this, it's fine for black. So he can clump anytime. He chooses to play here first. This should be a good move. Border of two influence. This increases right side a lot, reducing the top. Now white's blocking here, because this is defense against the clump here. But black, you see, in exchange. Earlier I was telling the white move here is trying to build influence in center. But you see now, after this one, this is, as I said, the black move at 08 is helping a lot black to reduce white influence. And when he's playing here, that's improving black, reducing white, and white has to forget the idea to build the center and playing here. But so he will get a little off left side. And capture here is just really Gosei, maybe. This might be a way to reduce. Is it possible this is a way to invade? I mean, is it okay here? Takes. And if you try to cut, there is this one. And this is damage. Definitely damage, because here there is the Atari, and in that case you captures. So this should be okay for... And you can play that way, or maybe it's okay to play here. You can capture, so you can damage. And imagine white here. The capture is maybe leads to the cut here. So, and there is still troubles about here. So not perfect for white here. So this means here you connect and let black connect. So there is a way to do this one, right? So white may play it here, but this might be start of doing something here. If he wants. There is a G. He just played here because this still improves his area and reducing white. And white must be careful with a stone in top right. And I will check what the AI says here, up to here, because I think it's not bad for black. Okay, so here AI said black can just cut right now, because this is a fight you can play. After white here, you can play this one and fight. Or maybe, yeah, no, it's okay. So, yeah, AI said even cut. With B8. I think it's, so, the B8, so this one. So this is in case of you invade. But if it's white playing this place, this is you are able to connect. So this is really to get that one and fight. If you need to invade, in case of you need to invade. But maybe this can be also just that way. Yeah, but maybe you can ask for this first, and if it's here, you played, and if it's defense, you can play it here. Yeah, the timing can be important. Just I wanted to check. Is it something here? So just I wanted to check. Is it okay? This thing, is it working? So this is something you need to read. Is it working to play this one? And 6 is not working because of 7. So just can you get this one as checking? But you can get this one anyway. But I think this can be, still you can get actually for later, and this. But yes, I don't say start with this, just I say maybe this can be option, as white needs to defend. So this can be a way to get Sente move inside. But yes, of course, it's the timing will be important, and maybe don't start with this, and don't play it if it's unnecessary. Okay, so that move is not AI favorite, but still, so AI wants to cut, but this one is way more peaceful. Myself, I prefer that way because this is white had to take risks, not black, when it's like this. It's still losing almost 5%. Oh yeah. But the white move is not so great here. Because, as I said, with C13, it's white wanted to build the center, not the left. It's better than Kima. I mean, you mean play the Kima here or this one, right? Or this attach? The thing is, are you able to play here for white? I think you can still block with good shape here. And the attach is white chance. I think the attach is just white chance to build the top. White chance to build the top, and this is really different about the direction of play. Because this time white is building the top, and the right side is really smaller, and maybe over-concentrated here. So I think I like this situation for white. Maybe white can even just play it here to try to get things here, and maybe gets also faster way. I don't know. But just this way is maybe white is building more than game here. So I don't really like the attach. And the Kima here, at least, you know, direction is more that way. So maybe after this you play it here and keep pushing. So this way direction is not the same, and you get more for black this time. Maybe white just go down, but still this direction is better. So I think compared to the attach, the Kema can be fine. Just black wants to be faster. I think the idea is he get faster, and I think he consider what happened if white's Tenuki. If white's Tenuki, you are able to seal in here. Maybe he played here, but the plan is maybe you can say white is inside. You can say white is inside, and or maybe this first and tells white is inside. And but also you can play it here, and maybe with Kema here, it's more white able to play here, and you know, there is follow-up is less stronger here. But yeah, I think this one, if it's here, you can push. Okay, you can push, and that's a good trade for black. With this one, you attach is change of direction, so there is some difference. So I like that one. It's faster. It's faster. So and white here is not so great according to AI. White should fight for the place here. So white should attach here and attach here, and there is big fight here. There is big fight. 9 is to get, if 10 you can jump here. And if there is here, you can play this Sunny here. So that's a good Tesuji here. And so I said now black stand here. So white should fight that way according to AI. But white choose here, and that's not so great. And so this is still very close. Just win rate for black is like 60%, so just slightly advantageous. And so black played here. Okay. And now white's defense here. Okay, but I don't really like that defense because of that one. You still had this one in reserve for black. And this might be a way to press down. And black getting stronger. You can't really attach here anymore. So I'm not sure of that one. Maybe it's here you cut. Maybe the thing is probably white ready to trade. Okay. So this one, right? You ask for shoulder it here, right? I don't know. It's difficult to say. What is doing white here? Is white able to just tell it's inside? You know, if you are not afraid of this. Maybe you are afraid. This is, I think, more complicated. And I think, you know, idea of black playing here, he wants to avoid a complicated variation here. He's just playing a big move and try to force white to play inside his area. And I think the idea here is still, he's building an area and he wants white inside. He doesn't want to be inside white area, okay? So I think his idea, he wants white playing inside his own area, not playing inside white area. So I think it's his idea here. So white play this one, and this is kind of psychological fight here, you know? Black is telling, please come inside and lose the game. White says, I prefer to build territory and win the game with territory, without starting crazy fight. And black is still asking, please come inside and lose the game. And white still says, I will prefer to build territory on top and win with territory. And so this is like first one. Stop his idea is losing psychological war here. But what happened now? Black cut here, okay? And this is black starting fight, but this is exactly what I wants long time ago. Cut here. And this cut had some support with J14, so it should be fine. Normal move is to jump, right? And now you have to extend or adjust defense here, yeah, because this is, as I said here, maybe this is white's plan to cut here when he got the opportunity. So okay. A normal move is to play here. This is white will not play at all here. Because the thing is, gives Agi here, you know? There is Agi here. When there is 2. So you are supposed to, when it's here and here, this is more you are supposed to defend that area, or maybe play here. But you are not supposed to play 3 now. There is no reason. So the Atari is a bad exchange, and after this you are not playing here because it's like you played Atari and Tiger Mouth, losing a time. So black played here, okay. Good defense. And maybe now, this is, you know, let's say, if whites played a move to try to catch this, maybe now you can play this one. And this is probably is asking white, please defend. And white ready to fight. And finally, it's black happy to get the... This is the fight he wants from the start, right? Okay, and I think it's what should be the defense about the top. I show this one, but the truth is it should be this one because there is a tiger mouth. And what I said here is connect, play this one, and now use the attach. I think it's you're not going to play there. So playing this one. Just this one is not really helpful about the top side. I guess this is, for me, this is still a big agi about this one. And when you cut here, this is you can't really play. At least black can save 4. So A8 is you cannot answer 9, and if you had to play here, this is you can keep pushing. And why did you play that way for black? So black and for white, sorry. White can't really cut at 5 and should still play here. So 1 is not really helping in that case. So this is not a great pipping if you had to answer black 4 with white 5. It's not really helpful as a pipping move. So that way, at least, this can be something for center later. So pipping move that way, and play this one, because if black don't defend, this Ane is so easy to play. To reduce that area, it's so easy to play. So black's defense, and now attach here, because playing here, probably it's easy for white to make some shape here. Probably easy to make shape. So attachment here. And attachment here, it's now start of crazy fights in that game, because AI said play that way. I think the wedge agi is never here, because this is just terrible shape for white, I think. So this will not happen, and maybe that one. Maybe that one, but remember you plan to play this. You plan to play this, so this is not really working anymore. I think he considered all this stuff, yeah. So the cut here will not happen. The wedge will not happen. And this one is not so great. So only thing left is this one. So this is AI wants this one. And this is... usually I don't like pipping move here, but it seems other moves are not okay, so... Pipping move is okay here. Yeah, but I think it's... the idea is you will play this exchange here. You will play this exchange, and this is you will never play this. Or maybe you will exchange white 3 black 4, but this is just for, it's not for cut, so this will be played in the end game. But maybe white will never play this one. White will not going to play here because that is just not working, I think. You also will never play this one. You will never play this one, I think, as well. Because this is just not working. So you will not play the wedge. And you will not play here. I think. So this is, I think after trade 1 for 2, you will not play all the other moves, so it's okay to play this before. But yeah, you had to consider, are the all other moves possible? If one of the other moves is possible, don't play the peeping move. That's and I think it's a really bad habit for amateur player. Play peeping move when you can play peeping move, because many times I see in amateur games, many times I see really bad peeping moves. So you're right to wait. Yeah, some crazy things can happen, right? And white choose to play here. So white choose to play here is looking for this attachment. Okay, maybe this time, you know, don't play the peeping move because this time the fight is playable here. This might be a chance to. You should not, if you plan to play here, you should not play that way. That time is you should not play the peeping move. But I think the peeping move is okay because AI evaluation. AI evaluation says white slightly ahead that way, so play that way. But no, it's not white slightly ahead, but that makes the game super close, like half point. And that way it's losing some win rate according to AI. Just a crazy thing. Just a crazy thing to play here. And it seems to be one of the biggest after white play around here. It's kind of the biggest mistake. It's kind of the first mistake in the game. Because the game was super close so far. And this is starting to give a lead to black, according to AI. So this is kind of the first mistake. And this is, you know, I was talking about psychological war before. And when black played here, white finally goes inside. Exactly what black wants. And this is Yuta successful in his strategy here. He wants white inside. So now we get the keys to get a victory if he managed well in this fight. So he's playing here because, as I told you, this white, it's you plan to play here to try to connect and cut black. So black's playing here to cut white, and if I just play the center and let blacks play here, that's really huge about territory for black. Because black destroy white's potential, destroy topside, and secure a lot. So white defense, okay. And now time to seal in. Maybe he's playing here first, okay. There is still a G here on the top, maybe. But white should survive here. Okay, and okay. So here AI doesn't want to block here. I was ready to omit that move as well. I was thinking just time to play something in center. But it seems AI thinks different. AI say you still should fight here. And play that way. And you keep pushing here. So there is a fight here on the left. Yeah, no problem, I can review, yeah. just after the game. So I think here this is played to cut, not to block. So this is slightly inferior to block, but still very big move anyway. As when you played around here, it's so easy to play the Sansan. Because this is not working anymore, and this is a bad shape for black, right? This is bad shape and easy life for white. So the Sansan is huge here. And of course this securing a lot of territory. And there is probably, I think here, this one, he should plan some follow-up inside. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but you know, maybe with this there is some follow-up or something. So yeah, he should get some follow-up here. Maybe, you know, is it a good way to play here? So something here. So okay, playing this one. Yeah, the P. Ah, you mean you mean here, right? You mean in that case you just give up corner like this to get Sente? Yeah, yeah, maybe, but anyway, it's huge for white. It's huge variation. Yes, it's a good option for black to don't lose Sente. But as I said, probably with a block, black and ID with fight on the top. So we will see later, but probably at the ID with fight. So I think if there is Sansan, he should cut because fight the top side. Maybe white is losing more in that case. So white attach here. Trying to make life in that area is super important. So there is a fight. White here, trying to get a shape. Black captures here. And white here, okay. Black just need the side like this. Okay, that's surprising. Okay, this black move is great. This is white. White can play some jump here or here to fight the black stone here. As you know, there is the peeping move here and here. So black can't really connect, and maybe there is a way to fight. Maybe there is a way to fight the black stone on bottom side. So playing here is one move ahead in fighting the bottom side. And that's also fighting stones in center. So white jumping, black jumping here, okay. White defend. Is black going to... he extend first, okay. I was thinking maybe black can try to surround. And so here, white play this one. So he wants to cut. So black will block one time? No. Okay, black use the shoulder hit. So the idea of shoulder hit is you should play there. And is it okay to... You can play this one? Is there something like this? Or just here? It's not really working, this one, right? Maybe... Do you just play here and here before? And try to get this right now? Maybe this is way to survive? So there is this one. Now black's moving first here. Okay. Answers this one. Okay, maybe we'll make a shape here. Okay, maybe the plan is you can play it here, white answer. And is it possible that you try to capture white? Or something like this. So black keep pushing, okay? White answers here. Answer. So this is white should not lose 2 stones here. So be careful about that. Here. Answer. Okay, black here. It's a really big fight here. White defends this way. Okay. Okay, here, imagine white just defend here, for example. Now black is able to play there or not? There is maybe a white here. There is still this one here. It seems to be okay for white. So maybe just... is it possible? You play this way? No, because there is a snapback. Yeah. I wanted something here, but there is a snapback, so you had no time. So that's maybe just about the trouble here. This is way to cut, and you had to cut here. You can this is you can capture. You cannot cut. Yeah, you cannot cut. You can play this first. Yeah, you can play this first to cut in order to cut. But here the thing is, white shape is not perfectly alive, and when you escape here, of course you can play this first. Maybe it's a life. This is life after all? Not really, right? So this is black and escape, okay? And imagine white play something on bottom. If you played here, this is, okay, block is dead, okay? And white can play here. So you get this, and this is just a Seki. And Seki is good enough for white. It's a way to survive. So if white able to survive, okay. We want to kill. So 17 is defense. So in that case, try to play here. I think white can get 17 for 18 here for free. Is it okay to play there? I mean, you reduce here. This is a way to kill, right? This is a way to kill. The only question is who is dead first? You know? Here you had to play this one. You had to capture. No, you don't capture. You play there. Because now, with this, it's no problem. White here. You capture cutting stones here. It's not enough to survive here. My bad. So maybe just you takes here. But it's a band 4. So it's not so simple about the liberty. You cannot connect here. That's annoying. This is maybe co-fight. Okay. So it's not so simple. So the thing is, probably you had to push and connect at some point. I'm not sure. But anyway, why defend? Anyway, why defend and avoid troubles? One thing here. Imagine black at some point get the connection here. Okay? And now, is it possible to get endgame here? There is still this one, but who is winning here? This is still white because of the push here. So this is you need to get this incentive first. Like, you know, this is a way to make it. Like, imagine you get exchange. And now this one is okay, right? As this is not working anymore, you kill white. This is still not working. So if you connect here, black connects. So there is a white here. And let's say you played here first. As I think this way, here. It should be a good way for... You can just connect, and it's a way to kill, right? And you can just connect. No, here you need to play there. But if it's here, you can just play... you can play it here. It should be very cool, but this can be great profit, okay? So you try this one, but here you cannot connect. So you are losing the stones. So this means here, this is working and you need to defend, let connect. But of course you need the condition of black 1 and black 3 first. But in that case, 5 can be a good way here. So this is nice here. And if it's played here, this is, you know, white may losing here. This is maybe co-fight, but anyway, if you take score first and kill, that's great. So you must be careful about this. Now black's moving here. So okay. Moving here. White play this one to try to capture the 3 stones. And this is probably 2 stones here will die. Yeah, black's playing here, 2 stones here will die. White here, black connects. White here. Okay, that's a good move to play this white for VRG here. Okay. This is, if necessary, black here. This is white dead, so white can try this way. But this is Atari, and that way you capture, and that way you capture at least that stone. But you can just play it here. White connects, and maybe you can try to push around here. So it seems you can do something. So black's moving here first, and white had to defend, otherwise. And maybe attachment is better now. Oh yeah. Attachment here. That's way to capture. And if it's that way, you can just play it here. And that way is just, they are trapped. Anyway. And this is, here you can seal in white. Still. So white had to defend. Is it working to play this right now? This might be, if you play 3, Atari, and losing the stones. So not working. So here, play this one, answer. Defense here. Is the cut E6 working at some point? Probably. Okay, answers here. Black needs to save this shape. So he's playing here. The plan behind this play, imagine white played outside here, or maybe connect. You play the cut here, answer, and maybe you cut here. Now, maybe you cut first. You cut first. It's already working, right? Yeah, working. If you kill 4 stones, it's great. So here, white defends, black connects, but still here, this is after this one, white defends. Yeah, this is a really complicated game, but remember, they had 5 hours of main time, so they had a lot of time to read. And so this one is white collapse, right? White is dead. So white captures here. No, sorry, white sacrifice here, throwing. So Atari. And not playing this Atari. Okay, this is, I was expecting here at this stage play this Atari right now. to break the eye shape and get Hattori at 1 in Sente. That makes, that makes 4 is not working, but probably it's played for this, after this, when he played here, if it's here, anyway, just not working for black here, right? Okay, so black played this one, and still need to save this group. So here, and here. Oh yeah, and also you should really not play, the truth is you should really not play white here, because after white here, the thing is black here. It's a snapback. So great for black. And this means white had to play here. And this is not working for black because Hattori here. But maybe what if you played here? You had to play this one, and this might be the start of pushing here. Really tricky. So black cut here, white defense, extend for black. Is it black capturing all this? White defense. Blacks play this one. It's dangerous for bottom side. This is, I think it's, anyway, this is black said it's dead. Otherwise he should defend. So he played here. Connects, really? White here. So he connects or not? I think, oh, it should save that group anyway, yeah? So he's playing here to try the connection here, yeah? So he goes for connection, great. White here he defends. And this is he should defend one more time. And now, it's like game over for white. The fight was successful. Black connects here, black losing nothing. It destroys potential on bottom. He kills stones in center. He lost just the 3 stones here, but they are not too big. And yeah, it seems good for black. White defend here, because black can connect the stone. But I think black had a big move here, right? Black had a big move to capture here. So also go down here can be big. He's pushing here first. Oh, there is just... Oh, this is just terrible for white. Yeah, this is... White gets almost nothing in center. So white played here, okay. Okay, and you see start to co-fight here, and this is like a resign way, maybe? For white. Because anyway here, but just working to block here. Why cannot connect anyway? So you can play this one, and this is start go for black, but you can just start here to get more. So white here, and now black you see just defends, but black now is Sente, white to answer, black answer. This is white has to be careful because center you don't really get 2 eyes already. So white's pushing here to get his 2 eyes. Go down here, I told you it was a big end game. And it's Sente. And now pushing here. This is white had to defend, otherwise. So let's say white somewhere else. Black's playing here. This is a way to cut stones, and they are not alive. And that way you also cut, and this is in Sente. So white is still not alive. And big trouble. So white answered here. Okay. So black's defense. White answered here because there is a G of Hattori here. Is it a big trouble? It's not. It's black should play. Black is playing here right now. Okay. I think black can just... Is it possible for black to just play here? Because I think this is just not working for white. Maybe white is able to, yeah, white is able to play here. This is the reason of the exchange here. Is it correct? You play that way. It's reason of the exchange here. White is fine here. Yeah, white is fine. You cannot play that way for black. Okay. But this one, okay. So white here. Black played the block. So black, okay, capture a stone. White play this connection. It was big. This is black. Maybe is it possible for black to play here? This is dangerous still. Okay, so you will lose something in that case. So if you had to accept this, is too much for black. So black connects, white connects, and black should defend. Is not. Yeah, because white here, black answers here first, and this is white and no time to connect. So white to defend, and black's defend. Yeah. So white here, black here. Okay. Late on game, and black get this one, which is a big one. And here, white play this, but black is alive. This will be a Seki here. Nice. You really cannot do better? Oh, I think I don't remember that move as on game. I don't know that one. This is maybe I learned something about the end game here. About that shape. So anyway, it's black better here. Okay, AI also won this one. Interesting, that shape. So black answers here, and this is here you cannot play this one because here double Atari, so you cannot accept this, of course, and that way if you connect, you are dead. So this is, you can make two eyes, but this is why captures here, and you don't want this capture. So like you can do this, you know, it's two eyes, no problem, but you don't really want white capturing. The balance of territory is not great, and this way it's anyway you're alive. It's Seki, but you're alive. And other ways here. What if you played here? This is, you had to play this one, right? And black 3 is answered by white 4, and they're Miyai, okay? So it doesn't really change. You can play it there, but this one is you can't really make a shape, and in that case you are dead. So 2 is a great answer here. You can play this one, of course, but still you play just here, and this is dead, and this is dead. And still this 7 and 8 were Miyai. Well played. This is 1 is answered by 2 and black dead, so not working. If you play this one, you just had to play here, and it's like the game. You play this one, and this should survive, right? You can play this one. You can play this one. My bad. You can play this one. It's disaster as well. Yeah. Is it okay? No, it's okay for black here. It's okay for black here. So you had to play here, and so this is still, you can play it here. So this leads to the same result as the game. Nice one. So this is really, you should play there. And black B19. This one. Just leads to here, and you still need this one. This is maybe all dead. You are dead here. This is, you are dead. So probably gives, probably you're all dead in that case. That way maybe, but there is insert here. You can do this, or maybe no. Just play here. Yeah, just this is This is like co-fight that can lead to death. Not so great. Okay, so that's a great endgame here. Play this one. Seki. Okay, and okay, another co-fight here. And this co-fight can be the... Yeah, this is the resign. Because here, white can defend on the right. So there is this one. This is still white can survive, you know? White can survive, but anyway, it's black takes co here. So white resign here because it's short about territory. And he had to resign. And here, white accept to play here is behind about territory anyway. So yeah, normal move is to play here, but he's not winning the game here anyway. So this is a resign variation here. So Iyama Yuta in the game and leads to 0 in this final.